All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going geopolitical, heading down to the Sahel, zooming in on, well, Russia in Mali. We've got some footage courtesy of Cap Mali plus A, that's a local TV station there. And of course, we've got some extra analysis from those awesome folks over at military.africa.
Yeah, it's wild. Right off the bat, you see this footage. Cap Mali Plus got it. A whole Russian convoy just rolling through Bamako.
Not even just like a few trucks.
No. We're talking a serious show of force here.
Yeah. You've got T-72B3 tanks. And what else? They've got those Spartak vehicles.
Some even kitted out with those S-60 anti-aircraft guns. It's a sight, let me tell you.
Like, come on. You even have, get this, some tanks have drone protection. Like, specifically for drones.
That detail, that's the thing. That says it all, doesn't it? It means they're thinking about drone warfare. And where have they been dealing with that? Probably Syria.
So they're, like, adapting, right?
Yeah.
Taking what they learned and applying it to Mali. It's like they're playing this giant game of Risk, except it's real life, moving their pieces around the globe. But, okay, this isn't totally new for them in Mali.
Oh, no.
Back in 2022, remember when France pulled out?
Yeah.
Russia stepped in. Gave Mali those Su-25 fighter jets, right?
The Su-25s and the Mi-17 helicopters. Don't forget those.
They've been building up their presence ever since.
Yeah.
And military.africa, they're saying that this new stuff, it's probably coming from, well, two places, actually. When they pulled back from Syria and maybe some base changes in Libya.
Makes sense. Shifting resources around.
Part of a bigger plan, wouldn't you say?
Definitely seems like it. Trying to get that influence going in the Sahel. You know, France left a bit of a void there.
Power vacuum, classic. And they're interested in those resources, obviously. Strategic partners, the whole deal.
Trying to secure their interests.
But it's not a cakewalk, is it?
No.
Yeah.
Mali's a tough place. Even with all that military power, you're still going to have problems.
Right.
Remember that attack back in September 24?
Oh, yeah.
JNIM, the Al-Qaeda affiliate, they hit a Russian training center in Bamako.
Shows you the risks.
Yeah.
Even when you think you're in control.
Big time. And then there's the whole issue of those Russian mercenaries.
Oh, yeah.
Working with the Malian army, there are allegations of some really bad stuff. Human Rights Watch, they put out those reports.
Killings, kidnappings, just awful things.
Civilians caught in the crossfire. It really makes you question the methods they're using.
Totally. It's like, one hand, they're pouring all these resources into Mali, but at the same time, they've got the whole situation in Ukraine.
Yeah, how do you balance that?
Right. Is this them shifting priorities, or are they biting off more than they can chew?
Analysts are scratching their heads on that one. I mean, Africa's got huge potential resources, growing economies. It's a chance for them to, like, really make their mark. But juggling multiple hotspots, that's a recipe for disaster if you're not careful.
Makes you think about the whole global power game, you know?
Right.
We're seeing this resurgence of, like, great power competition. It's all about resources and influence. And then you throw in the fight against terrorism. It's just layers upon layers of complexity. You really got to understand these dynamics, right? If we want to know what's next for Mali, for the Sahel region, for the whole world, really.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And the deeper Russia gets in the Sahel, the higher the stakes become. Who knows how this is going to shake up the balance of power? And what will other countries do? I mean, what's the West going to think about all this?
Exactly. And what about the people of Mali? They're caught right in the middle of this.
Just trying to live their lives.
It's a big mess, to put it lightly. Mali's like a snapshot of everything happening in the world right now. It's a reminder, isn't it? Even if something seems far away, those ripples, they can reach all of us eventually.
That's the thing about geopolitics. It's all connected.
Yeah, definitely something to think about. Mali's a situation to watch, that's for sure. Lots of moving pieces. So keep an eye on it, do your own research, and, well, we'll see what happens.
We'll be back next time with another deep dive. Thanks for listening.